Drone here, and this is Concrete City. It's right before Wilkes-Barre. It's been abandoned since the early 1900s. Coal miners used it, and I took my Hubsan X4. That's what's taking this aerial footage. So one, it's kind of a review of this area, and it's also a good look at this Quadcopter's camera for you here. You can Google Concrete City, Wilkes-Barre, PA, and you'll get the history of it. It's pretty interesting. As you can see off in the distance, there's more buildings. Off to the side here, there's buildings hiding. They're all made out of concrete, including the roofs. The roofs were made out of concrete. There's two levels. The two levels you could see, and there are also basements to these. And on top of the one, just to the back on the right, there's actually a tiny hole in the roof that I was able to crawl out of and get on top of it, which is neat. I wasn't worried about the roof caving in because, again, it's poured out of concrete. Really neat. And again, if you look to the back, you'll start to see more buildings, I believe. And there's actually somebody riding a motocross bike there, if you can see it. But I believe these buildings were set up in a square to wrap around the center, which is where the trees are, and there was a pool there. Generally, I think this was used for miners' families, and whatnot. And everything being made out of concrete, the moisture just absorbed into this, and it really wasn't the best place to live as far as dealing with constant moisture and mildew and whatnot. And that was the hole that was in the roof that you were able to see there. That's what I had crawled out of to get on top of there. And the gentleman on the motocross bike stopped and seemed very interested in the drone. 2 days in a row now. Yesterday I was flying, somebody stopped me, they pulled over in a car and talked to me. Today, in the middle of nowhere, literally, in an abandoned area, guy's on a motocross bike and stops and wants to chat drones. Very cool. I mean, these things are fun to play with. You can see the video quality, kind of doing a review of an abandoned area here, and also it's been like a conversation piece, I guess. People see me staring up into the sky and they pull over, they stop what they're doing. What are you doing? What do you got there? And they're very interested. Again, if you look on the bottom there, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe there's a fifth one hidden that you can't see in a line, and then you start seeing them here. There's 2 there, and I believe there was like 3 or 4 you can't see. And there's me on top of the roof. Again, I had to crawl out of that little hole there. And my wife took a picture from the ground of me on the roof. And there's 2 buildings. The one to the left was the one that I was on top of. Without art, the earth is just I agree with that 100%. This place is very cool because of all the graffiti. Staircase to nowhere. You're gonna die? Well, I didn't die, but why'd they build a staircase to nowhere? I don't understand that. A little bit more graffiti, a look at the outside of these buildings. It's very cool. And that was the first building that I saw when I came down the dirt path in the woods. Pretty cool graffiti of a little tiger. These stills were taken not from the drone. I just wanted to give you a little bit better look at this area and what's going on, what the insides of the building look like, what the outsides look like. And anybody remember Felix the cat? That's pretty neat. A psychopath is better than no path. I don't know about that. I'm Drone. Have a great day. Take care.